welcome to my channel. Guess who's next on my list of requests? Lara Fabian and Serge Lama singing Les Ballons Rouges. This was live at Lama, France in 2002. This was requested by Gerald on the 17th of April of this year, and he writes, "When love becomes art." That's an interesting comment. Okay, I am really looking forward to this because you know I love Lara. She has an absolutely glorious voice. But before we do anything about that, we got to first do something about you and say thank you for everything that you do, for the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscriptions, the requests, for all of it, for your love of music. Thank you so much for coming. I always put the artist links in the description of their playlist so you can support them as well. But I put the link to the song that I'm reacting to in the description of the video. I also put a link in there from Wikipedia if I can find anything that's relevant, makes sense. But I don't put the link to the reaction request form right now because I'm not accepting new requests. I've got over 3,000 in my queue. That's right, 3,000, not 3,100. I got it down another 100, but I got to keep going because I promised I'd do every single one of them. So we've got another 500 days or so to go before I finish my request list. In the meantime, I'll live stream for 3 hours on Sundays. So if you come to Rumble on Sunday at 4 p.m. UTC and you make a request in the chat for a reaction, I'm going to react to it live. So this is Lara Fabian and Serge Lama, Les Ballons Rouges.
Je n'ai pas eu de ballons rouges quand j'étais gosse dans mon quartier. Dans ces provinces où rien ne bouge, tous mes ballons étaient crevés.
Je n'ai pas eu de vraies vacances, seul face à face avec la mer. Quand le cœur rythme la cadence des mouettes qui nagent dans l'air. J'ai rien demandé,
J'ai rien demandé,
je n'ai rien eu,
rien,
j'ai rien donné,
j'ai rien reçu.
je n'ai jamais joué aux billets. Quand j'étais gosse dans mon quartier,
J'étais cloué dans ma famille comme un martyr à son bûcher.
je n'ai pas eu de promenade seul, tu sais, face à face avec le vent.
Non, tu lisais le marquis de Sade. Tu aimais déjà les divans.
Mais j'ai rien demandé,
J'ai rien demandé,
je n'ai rien eu,
rien,
j'ai rien donné.
j'ai rien reçu.
L'effet n'était pas du voyage. Quand j'étais gosse dans mon quartier,
Elles vivaient de leurs avantages. Elles étaient toutes syndiquées.
je n'ai pas vu dans les étoiles le carrosse de Cendrillon.
La mienne avait une robe sale, mais elle n'avait pas de chaussons.
J'ai rien demandé,
J'ai rien demandé,
je n'ai rien eu,
rien,
j'ai rien donné.
j'ai rien reçu. Pourtant j'avais déjà la chance, quand j'étais gosse dans mon quartier, de ne pas attacher d'importance à tout ce que les autres pensaient.
Et je n'ai pas vu dans l'histoire quelques guerriers ou quelques rois assoiffés de règne et de gloire qui soient plus orgueilleux
Que toi,
que moi. Nous, on n'a rien demandé, on n'a rien eu, presque.
Mais on a fait
On a essayé ce qu'on a voulu.
Well, it's getting to be old hat, but wow. Wow. The first thing I thought of when I watched that was, I don't know who Serge Lama is, but he's obviously been around a while. He's an older gentleman. And for him to be singing with Lara is a huge feather in her cap. Because, you know, older stars don't just take someone young in unless they have talent. And he obviously was enjoying that interaction between the two of them a great deal and was pleased that he was singing with her. And that's, to me, is it's a comment on how wonderful of a performer Lara is. He had a wonderful baritone voice, really, really good voice. Loved it. But of course, he's singing with Lara, so she always shines. And her ability to take a song and make it real and make it alive and make it exciting and emotional is an incredible talent that she has. And that was a wonderful example of her talent. And that was 23 years ago. And she's gotten better, if you can imagine that. So, thank you, Gerald. That was definitely worth watching. That was an absolute pleasure from beginning to end. And someone put the translation in the comments for me. I'd love to see what that song was about. I know that the title is The Red Balloons, but that doesn't really tell me much. So if you would, put the translation in the comments. I love to read those because the way you guys do them is right, as opposed to the AI stuff and the online stuff that's often not quite accurate. Anyway, I pray for you that God will watch over you and hold you close to him and keep you close to him so that whatever it is that's going on in your life, you know exactly who you can turn to and exactly the help that you can get. And you have complete faith that the answers will be there when you need them. And I pray for that same thing for every single person that you love. This is the Vietnam era vet, out.